filming me while I'm trying to pump my gas. He's got the camera on my face. He's taking pictures of my car, walking around on the side over here. I don't want anybody sticking their camera in my face. I don't know what he's trying to do with this.
In Chicago, that is ICE agent Adam Sirocco. He just pushed an observer and is now whining to local police.
I'm pumping my gas here. I'm pumping my gas. He parks over. He's walking over there. He comes with his camera. He's filming me pumping my gas. Starts walking around my car. Takes a picture of the license plate, I'm assuming. Comes around over here. I said, what are you doing? Why are you filming me? I tried to grab his phone.
But Sirocco didn't just grab the man's phone. He allegedly threw the citizen to the ground. Big mistake. Because this was the victim, Robert Held. And Held is a lawyer who knows his constitutional rights.
I don't know who this guy is. And I don't like him sticking a camera in my face. I want to know what he was doing with it. I want to get the picture and I wanted to delete it.
Yeah. Okay.
The police play it cool with Sirocco and then interview Held.
Thank you for coming out here.
No, for sure. So what's going on?
So, I filmed him. I think he's a federal agent.
Okay.
And he got very angry that I was filming him. And he ran up to me. He grabbed me. He threw me on the ground.
Are you law enforcement or what's...
No.
No?
No. I'm just...
No federal involvement or
Zero.
anything? Okay.
Zero. He threw me on the ground. And he tried to grab the phone out of me.
Okay.
And that's what happened.
Held is 68 years old.
But how do you grab you? Like by your jacket or?
To be honest with you,
What are you call?
because of my adrenaline, I don't know, but there's a witness.
I'm right here.
Okay.
She probably knows better.
I was driving by and stopped at a light, and I saw this old man being tackled to the ground and pulled around like this by that man. And so I started beeping my horn so people would notice.
Okay.
And I said, "Get off him! Why? What are you doing?" And that's the only reason I'm here. It's just to tell that.
I got you. Okay.
Held says he saw Sirocco come out of an ICE detention facility.
It's the assumption that he's works for the government.
That he came out of the Broadview facility.
Okay.
The lead local cop then walks back to Sirocco.
You work for the government or no? Do you work for the government or no? I mean, I don't know what you want me to do.
You followed me from my work.
I know. That's where this came from. Okay.
You followed me.
Because we got, that's the info we got is somebody's yelling and this and that when we were coming over.
You followed me from my work.
So after this, you start hollering about all that. This guy's alleging you tossed him on the ground.
Yeah, I was trying to grab his phone out of his hand.
Did he get on the ground?
Did he get on the ground?
Yeah,
he made his way to the ground.
He may have gotten on the ground, says Sirocco, but the ICE agent denies throwing or pushing Held.
Ground with him?
I was not on the ground, no.
He get physical with you at all?
No, I mean, he was actively resisting me when I took his phone out of his hand. Which is good.
So, again, walk me through this, because we're reviewing, obviously, the camera footage.
At several points, it's not clear why the audio from the police body camera is silent, although personal information sometimes gets redacted.
Did you see these people following you, everyone that stayed here? Was he following you?
I didn't notice him when I was driving. I only saw him when I got out to pump gas.
Okay. And he's here, you're pumping gas, minding your own business. He's obviously recording you, recording the car, all that stuff. Do you guys exchange words or anything like that?
Not initially, not until I came around the corner and kind of hollered at him, "Why are you filming me? Why are you filming me?"
What he said? Okay. And then, because I see you guys are over here.
Yeah.
Then what happens?
We were tossing on the ground trying to get the phone.
Again, Sirocco says he was simply trying to get the phone.
Okay. But you're saying you obviously initiate the contact with him trying to... Okay. You're not injured, you don't need medical attention or anything like that? We didn't run the car. Is this a personal car or...
My personal...
Listen, I'm not... we're just here. We got called here.
Do you understand the seriousness of this and the doxing and the things that occur
Listen.
with me and my work and everything? So it's
just so you know, I know. It's We have a job to do. I understand that.
We have a job to do, says the officer, who then walks over to a police supervisor who just arrived.
Don't look good.
It don't look good, he said.
Can we get the footage from it?
We're gonna have to.
So do we make sure we look this all the way through? It's up to you. I'm just,
I understand that.
you know.
I understand that. Grab that. It's one fuck.
Yeah, it's a little choppy. Yeah, I would like to try and see it from the station too. I think it's just a self-service. There, it's blurry. I can't see anything.
The police then tell Sirocco they're going to collect surveillance camera videos from the gas station and witnesses before making a decision.
Sounds like Monday evening is the earliest. This is recording. Like I said, ours is spotty, but we'll kind of go from there. So, and then just grab a picture like the sidewalk and over here. Where are you guys rolling around at?
It was right over there by that rock.
The police body camera video was first obtained by the Chicago Sun-Times through a Freedom of Information Act request, and now there's an update. In an article titled, "New Body Camera Footage Shows Aftermath of ICE Officer Allegedly Attacking Activists Near Chicago," quote, Sirocco now faces one misdemeanor count of battery in connection with the December 27th attack at a gas station in the 9200 block of East 31st, according to Brookfield Police and Cook County State's Attorney Eileen O'Neill Burke's office. Sirocco's employer appears to be redacted from all records provided to the Sun-Times, but federal officials have already identified him as an off-duty ICE law enforcement officer. In a statement released this week, federal officials said Sirocco had been targeted and aggressively harassed by a known ICE agitator and was responding to a direct threat against him and his safety. There were clear attempts to dox our officer, U.S. Department of Homeland Security Assistant Secretary Tricia McLaughlin said. The officer, who was alone and without protective equipment, acted to protect himself when faced with his threatening behavior. The only threat Sirocco mentions in the redacted video footage is Held's phone. I tried to grab his phone and get the images and videos off his phone. It's clearly news to Sirocco and countless other ICE agents, but in the United States, we have this thing called the Constitution. Filming and recording government officials or agents in public is protected by the U.S. Constitution's First Amendment. One can only hope that Sirocco is convicted, has to pay a fine, and maybe even spend some time in jail. DHS spokesperson Tricia McLaughlin should also be jailed for fraud, because McLaughlin constantly seems to use her government resources to defame people. Anyway, Robert Held recently gave an interview about all of this and praised the Illinois State's Attorney's Office for prosecuting ICE agent Sirocco.
You know, individuals obviously don't prosecute criminal cases. That's up to the state's attorney. So they're bringing the case. It's going to be up in court in March. And I'm glad that, justice will be done. But I don't think he's entered a plea yet.
If Agent Sirocco is smart or has just a decent attorney, he will plead guilty and try to make a deal. Legal experts say the evidence against Sirocco is overwhelming, and Sirocco cannot argue he was acting in his official law enforcement capacity because he was off duty and pumping gas in his own private vehicle. Then again, the Trump administration has not exactly recruited into ICE the best and brightest, so who knows? Maybe Adam Sirocco will plead not guilty and seek a trial. Do it, Agent Sirocco. Go for a trial. Because if you are concerned about being filmed before, well, the police body camera video from this incident would only be the start of your awful notoriety. By the way, speaking of awful and notorious, Donald Trump has just delivered again, this time with the U.S. jobs market.
The Challenger report is out, and it is a pretty dismal one.
It was not the jobs report on Bloomberg News and everywhere else that Donald Trump had been hoping for. Layoffs in January were the highest to start a year since 2009.
108,435 job cuts announced in the month of January. That is the highest January total since 2009. As far as the numbers go, it's up 205% from December.
Check out that video at the link below. It generated a lot of comments on YouTube. One of the most popular is from Quen, who wrote, "So after bankrupting casinos, we can add the whole country to the list." Indeed. I look forward to reading your comments about an ICE agent getting charged in Chicago after exploding over being filmed. I'm David Shuster. Thanks for joining us.